Stephen Jules Radio Show. Oh, hello, Wisdomers. I'm back. Hope you are well right now. Anyway, it's Wednesday morning, the 20th of December 2023. Wow, what it's almost Christmas. And I mean, what does Christmas mean to you? How can we keep our vibrations high over Christmas at the same time? Because keeping your vibration high over Christmas, especially this time of the year, is important for everyone. And I say this because there's a lot of people out there that don't have the luxuries that we have in this Western world over Christmas. There are, kids in poor families that don't have what we have in the Western world in third world countries, like food, water, clothing, and shelter. And, they're one of the most happiest people out there. I think our Western world and what I see, especially when you go shopping at this time of the year, people just go bloody nuts and just go so crazy. They just want to, not care. And half the time, all that stuff is just going to end up in the garbage eventually. People go nuts just to get the latest and greatest gadgets out there. But for me, Christmas, it's almost coming to Christmas. It'd be next week. Usually I've found Christmas has been interesting where I am. It's either rained on Christmas Day, it's been overcast, it has, we've had dry Christmases, wet Christmases, but, it's one of those days of the year, I think. Is this going to be my last time I live? I mean, any one of us can drop dead tomorrow, and it does happen. But, you just have gratitude that, I practice gratitude. I say thank you that I have a roof over my head. Yes, it's an old house. It's a 40-year-old house falling apart, but it's kept me cool when it's hot. Not in the night, but it's kept me warm. I have a bed to sleep in. When you practice this gratitude, it really changes you, and you start to feel happy with what you've got, and that's how you increase your vibration. For me, the more that I basically see these opportunities to practice that gratitude, it really helps. You just become better as a person, you know. I have gratitude for the Stephen Shields radio show. I have gratitude for the Shields Productions YouTube channel. I have gratitude that I'm on Truth Social, Gab Social, Getter. I have gratitude that I have the internet. I have gratitude that I have an iPhone that works and I can create content for you. I have gratitude that I've got food to eat. I have gratitude that I can smoke my cigars. I have gratitude that, I'm able to eat food and not get hungry. I have gratitude that I can go to the dentist. I have gratitude that I can go see the optometrist. So these things I've learned. To have gratitude is one of the most powerful things you can have. Just to be thankful for what you get. Because I think in our Western world, we take too many things for granted, I think. You look at Israel and Hamas, virtually lost their home. They don't have any running water, food, healthcare. And I think here in this Western world, I'd say we take things for granted and we don't practice enough gratitude. I know I've spoken about the government hospital on the show quite a fair bit, and I will rant about it. You will still hear my rant about the government healthcare system in Australia, but look, at least we do have something here. I mean, it's better than nothing. But I guess, when you look at different strategies that you can incorporate into your life at the moment, and you listen to something inspiring, and you believe in yourself, that's all I ever ask of everyone, is to just be happy with what you've got. I used to be someone that would be very fixated on materialism. I used to dwell on, I should get the latest and greatest, item out there, PlayStation 5, etc., etc. But, I found materialism, it won't make you happy. It'll probably bring you more misery because I've got, what more storage do I have to put in now? So when you are thankful for what you've got already, that's all you can do. I mean, I know that Australia does need to improve on a lot of things out there, but now it's a time where Christmas is just a time for peace. It's just all about, giving back to the community and getting away from the news, taking a break from the news as much as we can. Yeah, because there's enough depression out there in the world to cause a great deal of anxiety and depression. But for me, I think that the more, if we dwell on too much doubt and fear, then that is pretty much what you will attract. The law of attraction is real, and I learned it the hard way. I won't go into any detail about it, but I feel that, yeah, it's just an amazing phenomenon what the universe and the energy and the atoms out there bring to us. But that's what it is. It's for me. I say Christmas is a time for giving back. Um, it's just all about being happy. You know that, and putting past negative, putting the past behind us. 2024 should be a new year. I know we've learnt to live with coronavirus, COVID-19, but I've said it before. This virus is here to stay, and who knows what the future has for us. I just want to believe that just say you had one last day on this earth to live. What would you be doing if you only had one day to live? What would be the list of activities that you would do if you had one day to live? If you were going to die tomorrow? Interesting, isn't it? In how that could be. It's interesting. You have one more day to live. The doctor says you're going to die tomorrow, and there's a list of activities that you've been putting off, and then you start to think, well, what can I do to go and do the things that I missed out on? Uh, and I guess we all, need a spiritual healing, a time for reflection, a time for gratitude, a time for, just to be happy. And a time to go out there and just enjoy yourself, I guess. The issues that are surrounding us now, and we just have too much fear. in us, and too much anxiety and too much depression in the world. So that's what it is. It is what it is. I think the more that we ask ourselves these questions, the better it gets. I think that you've just got to be happy with what you've already got. We all do need a spiritual healing at times. But now it's all about a fresh start. And whenever you take a fresh start, it's probably the most important thing that you can do is having a fresh start. Having change is important. Creating opportunities to go and manifest your desires for what you want to achieve. Yes, the world has gone bad, but there's still good where we are. There is still positivity in what we can do. And there is ways that we can improve. It's always good to have a morning coffee and be here on the Stephen Shields radio show. Because the Stephen Shields radio show is about, I say things as they are, basically. When I say things as they are, that's the most important. And just being honest with everyone, because honesty gets you a long way in this world, I think. The more honest we are, the better it is. You know that. But for me, it's, I've said it before that about free speech and my opinions on free speech. We need free speech, and Dr. Phil is supporting free speech and freedom. We need freedom of speech. Because free speech is what keeps the entertainment industry going. And as soon as people start getting cancelled, shadow banned, I feel that there's just no what can I say? No, it's just boring. For a while, when the lefties took over all the tech companies, Disney Plus, Netflix, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, it's just so boring. And when it's so boring, I'm just like, oh my god, we don't need this. Honestly, we just do not need this at all. So that's just how it is. For me, it's a time where I guess we just start standing up for our rights out there. And knowing that we've got to, just keep working on ourselves. Because the more that we work on ourselves, the better we become as humans. We're at a time now, I feel that we're at a time where we are just spiritually confused as well. How do I say it, don't understand what's going on as well, too. And that's how I feel. I think that we just got to be happy with what we've got. Because the more happy we are with what we've got, the better we become. And that's what life is. Life is all about keeping your vibration high. And when we keep our vibration high, it's so much easier. Because that's what we've got to do. We've got to keep our vibrations high over this time of hard times in the economy, whether it's stagflation, deflation, inflation, blah, 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 etc., etc. We've just got to keep